Okay, YouTube. New game plan. Not sure if I'm going to show the fails from the video right before this or not, but the original TV and DVD player idea didn't work. If I don't show the fails, then look for the pictures here. New plan is we're going to take that TV off the wall in my garage, use the base for it, mounted to the workbench and the bus, and just swap the TV back and forth for now until I decide if I want to buy a new TV for the garage or for the bus or for whatever, because the bus TV won't be used that often and it's not going to be that hard to swap them back and forth. So let's show you how I'm going to do that. First, let's start by giving a big middle finger spiritually to that monitor there that didn't work, the DVD player that didn't work. Thanks for the free DVD player anyway, Scott. Would have been awesome if it worked. Thanks for the free computer monitor, Dave. Would have been awesome if it worked, but I couldn't get all the right adapters to get audio. So for now, the DVD player will be an old PS3 that I have laying around that will still be on the shelf in the bottom of the Yukon. Rubber-lined shelf right there. But the new plan will be to mount the garage TV like I talked about. And yes, I have a bus parking sign in my driveway. So how we're going to do it is just how we started to do it with the other monitor here in the video that I probably either won't show or will cut into this one. So we set this up like a stud that comes through the workbench that the TV mount will slip over so that the TV can be removed easily, completely, if need be. Reasons it would need to be is that the bus may sit for months at a time without needing to have a TV in it or without traveling, so no reason to have the TV in it. Other reasons is, depending on where we're going, it might not travel well. It might be too top heavy. It might put too much strain on the wood. Not sure. But on top of that, now it will be swapping back and forth as my garage TV, so it will need to be removed easily. So the plan is, the original hole I drilled over there won't work, but we're still going to reuse this one. We're going to put 2 holes in the bottom of this. So we're going to put 1 hole here. We're going to put 1 hole there and rock the stud setup. Then I'm going to get the TV off the garage wall, put it in here, hook the PlayStation up to the power inverter, which I ran an extension cord under the bus today, under the bus from the power inverter over to here. And we're going to hopefully get some working video in the bus today. It is now about 5 o'clock. I originally started this project at noon. And really all I have to show for it is an extension cord run from one side to the other and a list of things that didn't work. But I also had to do a Zoom class for my son and go to Walmart for the family, run a couple errands for my wife. So not like I've been working on this for 5 hours straight. Or at least that's what I hope you guys believe. No, really. All right. So what I did is set it up so that the TV can be viewed on an angle. Not quite the angle I wanted. This TV would swivel, that monitor would swivel. This one does not. The reason I really wanted to reuse one of these holes is just to not have a whole bunch of holes in the workbench that didn't need to be there. So in doing so, I hastily drilled another hole, putting it on an angle without thinking that this TV doesn't swivel, and now I'm not even sure that TV is going to fit right there without bumping into the window. So before we go any further, while I figure this out and, make my piece of wood look like Swiss cheese and have to get a new one, it's time to go get the TV off the wall in the garage and see where we stand. Okay, so we got the TV off the wall in the garage. It also wasn't hitting the window, so that's good. It's a little less secure than the other one. The other one being a metal base versus a thin metal and plastic covering. It was almost an entirely metal base. Also, just by pure design, that one was more sturdy. All right, so we're just about tidied up. We got the TV in. Right now, it is playing from an Amazon Fire Stick. Since I'm in my driveway, I'm still getting internet. Watching everybody's least favorite moto vlogger, Brian636. But TV's in. TV's mounted. For right now, we put the power strip on the side of the box. It's a magnet mount power strip. Tidied up the wires as best I could for right now with zip ties. Got the wires running into the Yukon right there because inside the Yukon is a PlayStation 3. I got it as tight fit as possible. It is wedged in there so it can't bounce up and down, and I put this rubber floor there, or rubber mat on the shelf. The problem I'm going to run into is that thing has been on for maybe 3 minutes and was already screaming. Anybody who remembers PS3s, they do not like heat and no airflow. Couple options. Could put a cheap little computer fan in there to get it some airflow. Could lower the shelf. Maybe that will help. Could really just not use it unless the store is going to be open. Or could just bite the bullet and find something different to put in there. A cheap PS4 used on Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace, or just get a DVD player. Probably going to keep the game system so that I can play. But there we go. So took a lot longer than I wanted it to take today, but we got a TV in. We got the extension cord run under the bus to the power inverter, which is under that seat. You can kind of see the green light showing right there. We have that chair is slid all the way forward right now, so you can see the extension cord in the back of the power inverter, but when I slide that chair back, you can't see it. We have the TV mounted. We got the power run and figured out. We got the extension cord under the bus, like I said. We got the PlayStation in there. PlayStation secured. It's really all I got done on the bus done today. I really had more planned. As you can see, this is what the bench seat looks like when it's down in bed mode. I needed to have it in bed mode to get back here today to take care of the wiring for the TV. Face masks courtesy of COVID-19. So, one final touch. Just because, if you don't, rig something up, is it even a YouTube video? So the one thing I'm not happy about with this TV is it is not as sturdy as the other TV was going to be. So on, the highway, it could bounce around, hit that, and I want to be able to watch TV while I ride. Solution, pool noodle. I had this pool noodle already cut to the size for when I take my motorcycle tank off and remove the fuel pump. This is kind of what protects the tank. So we will paint this noodle black or get a different noodle that is a different color. And let's see if I can do this one-handed. Slip the pool noodle over the top of the TV while you're driving. And way hard. Everything is way harder one-handed. And now it doesn't slam against the wall while you're driving. So there you have it. TV project finished. Hopefully this video is a little bit shorter. And that's all I got. You guys have a good one. We'll be back later for the light bar install. Thanks.